And you're saying that, we could start now developing and put them back there. They're probably going to be back there for the next few years anyway. So let's get them next to each other right now and get them going. And there's another one that's getting healthy that's bigger than both of those other two that could show up any minute now.
What do you see from him right now, Garrick?
He's doing well. He's going to get to do some football-related activities this week. So he'll be pass dropping, and then next week he'll get into some practice sessions. But he's doing well.
Lewis Dorsey probably gonna have to play a bigger role now at tight end. What do you see from him, and who else is gonna fill in there?
Well, Lewis is a talent. Nate is a very experienced guy, one of our captains, a guy that we all trust, guy that all the rest of the guys look up to. So losing Nate, you're losing a lot of experience and leadership. But Lewis is a talent. He's very savvy, understands football. He can really run and jump and catch. So we're looking forward to getting Lewis out there. Caleb Reams will, play some part, Bobby Walker, Griffin Palmer. But Lewis will get to play full time now, so you better be studying.
How is he as a blocker right now?
He's good enough. Just got to commit to it. He's a freshman that hadn't lifted much weight, in his life. But, we got to find ways to make sure that he's not, in a mismatch with someone. But he is competitive, and that's where it starts.
South Florida, how do they look schematically defensively compared to the first two opponents?
They're different. They look more like our defense. I think that Coach Strong and Coach Smith have spent some time in the same defensive clinics growing up because there's a lot of the same concepts and schemes and philosophies on how to stop people. So very talented crew.
I mean, you kind of, I don't know if you've crossed paths, but you've had the same program. I mean, what has he kind of instilled that you've seen at Louisville and other places?
Coach Strong?
Yeah.
Well, we've competed against him a few times at Arkansas. He was at Florida at the time. Then at Louisville, just did such a good job with everybody in the building. I got a lot of respect for Charlie. He knows that. He's one of my guys. I consider him a really good guy, good for the program. I think he'll do a good job down there.
What have you seen out of Mike Epstein 2 games into the season?
That he could grow into, a special player for us. We're going into week 3 with him. So he's just got to continue to grow, continue to learn the blocking schemes and what's going on. And continue to try to slash in there and get yardage for us. The other side is pass blocking. He's going to have to get better pass blocking, getting his body in position, using his hands. Coach Ward does a good job of teaching it. But besides that, he's what we thought he was in recruiting. He's not surprising any of us. This is what he is.
How close was maybe that first drive of the second half to what you feel like this offense could be ideally?
I think we could be a little more open than that. We just really went in and tried to settle everything down, just stay in one formation, call the plays off the sideline, make them look to the side, see what was going on. Because we were moving the ball, but we didn't finish it off. So I just really wanted to settle everything down and just get in a certain formation and have them look to the sideline, make sure we're in good plays.
Well, you said those guys just sometimes they don't even know what to do on a play. I mean, what's the challenge as an offensive coordinator when you have that many guys out there like that?
It's one side of it. It's really fun because you can see them growing and developing, and you can forecast where they're going to be next year and 2 years from now. The other side of it is there could be a mistake any minute. So it's like you're holding on, and the margin of error is not very, hot for us. So there could be a guy go the wrong way any minute. So you just kind of got to get lucky and put a few plays together that are right.
How significant